Hey, hello, welcome to episode 5 of my Warcraft story. As usual, we are back in ICC, and today obviously we're going to get the beautiful Invincible's Reigns. For a little bit of flavour, I'm on my beautiful Elemental Shaman at the moment. That's what spec I'm playing at the moment, Fluke. And we're in ICC. Did I say that? I don't know. Did I say that? I never know what I say. I never know what I say. Yeah, so we're just coming up to the first boss. I sort of bypassed a bit of the RP noise, even though there's still... Oh, I've got a bulwark of spawn rings still, which I haven't had before. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright for work. Yeah, nice. It's cool that I still actually get some stuff out of this. It's very rare that I actually do. Probably run this on about 4 or 5 characters. Not every week, but as and when I remember. A lot of the time I completely forget about it. That's why it's good doing this series, you see. Sorry this isn't out on a Wednesday, by the way. This is, I'm calling this Thursday the 24th. I just had a very long day yesterday with lots of things going on. And I just didn't have the time, and by the time I got home from work I was absolutely knackered. So apologies if you were waiting for this, but I'm sure there isn't anyone who was waiting for this series. But here I am a day late. I'll try to make sure I do it on time in future, but you know, sometimes IRL gets in the way. Oh god, please shut up. Okay. So what am I going to talk about today? Well, the first thing I want to talk about today is tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. That will be the 25th of May. I am going to see the Rolling Stones. So I'm really looking forward to that. Even if you're not a Rolling Stones fan, I'm sure you've heard of them. Alright, Fluke, calm down, mate. Look at him, look. He's loving it for some reason. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so yeah, tomorrow I'm going to see the Rolling Stones up in London, so that's all good. I live about I don't know, hour or so from London, so it's I'm really looking forward to that, going with my sister. So I'm sure that's something you really didn't need to know, but I'm quite excited about that. I've never seen them before, and yeah, that's all good. I'm well into my music, and it's one of the bands I've always wanted to see. And I think you get to this point now where they're coming up to the 80s. So how long is it going to be until you won't be able to see them at all? I.e., either one of the two leaders of the band dies, or can't walk anymore, or is wheelchair bound. Saying that, the Stones probably would still play on if they were wheelchair bound or not, but yeah, give a new definition to the word Rolling Stones, wouldn't it? Or roll them out, Stones. Okay, so we're on Gunship. I've got a good vibe about today. Got a real good vibe about today that this is going to be the day that we get Invincible's Reign. Looking forward to it. My cat, no, my cat sits at the door and meows, you see. So sometimes this game sounds like my cat, or maybe it's just my brain not working properly. All right, so here we go. Let's get this down. Is it gone? Is it gone? Have we got it? Oh, it's got to be nearly there, isn't it? There we go. Good. I always have to stop at that bit because I've had a few times lately where it hasn't actually worked, as in getting it down first try. So it's a little bit annoying, a little bit of a sticky patch. So what I'm going to talk about today. Right, well, I didn't really have a set agenda to talk about today. I was just going to carry on talking about what I wanted to talk about today was my favourite classes. Now, if you've seen any of my videos before, I play most classes, if not all classes. I've certainly got all classes to 110. Certain classes I don't really play that much due to the fact that, I'll be honest, I can play them. I can play any class, but I'm not very au fait with them. I don't play them enough. You see, because things, I can honestly say, a hand on heart, and I'm no shape or form being big-headed in this. If I wanted to record a PvP video on my Warlock, I could probably do that in two BGs. If I wanted to record one on my Priest, I could probably do it in 2 BGs. If I wanted to do it on my Hunter, I could probably do it in, say, 2 BGs. I could get like a decent I can get a bit decent battleground up, and get some decent damage and quite a not necessarily a win. I've put a lot of videos up where I don't win. I think it's a bit odd with some people that only put up videos where they're winning every time, because, well, sometimes you can just get, you can have a really good battleground and lose. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world, is it? I know some people were a bit strange about that. Just, can't win them all. I win more than I lose, but because I only play randoms, I don't play pre-mates. If I play pre-mates, my win ratio would probably be a lot better than what it is. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. So after that, after my Warlock, my Hunter, and my Priest, I find it, certainly this X pack, not necessarily in other X packs, but this X pack, I find it more difficult to. It takes me longer to do a decent video for them. Now, it might be because I just don't play them as much, which is true. I don't. But it also is just the fact that I'm just not as this expansion. I'm not really that good on them, or as good as my others. I'm certainly not one of these people who thinks I'm amazing on every. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I think I'm like a jack of all trades and a master of none. The best way to describe it. I think I'm quite an average player on some of my classes, but some of them I'm just not very good at. Mediocre wise, which I haven't really played much, but I really enjoy playing my Rogue. I really enjoy playing my Feral Druid. I'm not really enjoying playing balanced Druids at the moment. I don't know why. Not sure why. They're very, very squishy in PvP. Kick out some damage, but I don't know. It's just something not quite right for me. Of course, my Shaman I love. I've only really been playing Enhancement. Certainly at the beginning of this expansion, I really enjoyed Enhancement. I thought it was brilliant. They've really done well with it, and all of a sudden it just turned into this bit of a mess, I think. It still can kick out some damage. I always say that playing an Enhancement Shaman is like playing a character on crack. It is a bit like that. You can line up some serious damage to people's faces, but on the flip side, they're so squishy it's untrue. A bit like Shadow Priests. Shadow Priests are a bit like that too. They just sort of, they're like glass cannons, is the old way of saying it. Yeah, so they're the ones I really enjoy playing, I'd say. I've done videos on other classes. I find so I'd say out of all of the classes, they'll be my top 5 or 6. So I have my Warlock, my Hunter, my Priest. They're probably the top 3 I like playing. Then I've got my Shaman, I've got my Rogue, and I've got my Druid. They're probably the next tier, I'd say. Under that, it sounds really awful, but I like playing my demon hunter. But again, I've not really played it enough. But what I was going to talk about is my DK. I like my DK, but I think the damage is insane on those. and I really don't find it that much fun. It just seems a little bit. I know none of these classes are particularly difficult. I've said this before, if I just played one class and that's all I did, main this class and worked really hard on it, I think I could probably be quite a good, decent, not saying amazing, but a decent arena player. Which I don't do arenas, but I reckon I could if I put my mind to it. But I find it very difficult to stick to one class, and that's my problem. Now, with that in mind, how do I get down there? With that in mind, I like playing classes that I find a challenge to me, and I think that certainly this X pack is more to do with range classes than the melee. I just don't find melee that interesting. As I said, Enhancement Shaman, I love them because they can just go ham, and they die quick. And rogues, I've always liked my assassination rogues. I've never really liked subtlety. I've just always liked assassination. I just like the poison. I like the RP part of it more, I think. And yeah, I've always enjoyed that part of the game. When it comes to rogues, it's certainly more the old days when you used to have to go and get your own poisons and stuff like that from the dodgy place in Ironforge, or that sort of thing in Undercity. You used to go and get all your stuff, and the RP aspect of rogues was a lot of fun. And it's good fun playing a rogue. It's always good fun playing a rogue. And yeah, and I've certainly enjoyed playing it towards the end of this X pack. Leading on to that, yeah. So as I said, I don't find it really much of a challenge playing DK. I've done a couple of videos on it, and I just to show that I play it, and in the same category for me. Again, this is what I think. For me, I find paladins in that same category. I just don't find them very fun to play. I think they're quite easy to play. Again, but I just don't find them that fun. Which is a shame, because both my DK and my paladin, I like playing, but for PvP, I don't find them much of a challenge really. You can as a warlock, you can literally just stand there against the DK and they'll destroy it. And they could be below average at playing World of Warcraft and probably keyboard turn and still beat you, beat a warlock. And that for me that's not. I think maybe that's what's misted the water a little bit, made me feel a little bit about them. But because without a shadow of doubt, my warlock is my main this expansion. I like playing my warlock. What was that done? Sylvanus. Yeah, so leading on to that, I put up I think I've done one monk video, which was, again, I hardly ever play it. I mean, I must say, I probably pick it up, maybe have one or two battlegrounds. I like doing flag running on my monk. I don't think I'm very good at the DPS side of it. The synergy of the class isn't really, again, much fun to me. But I do find them quite funny. And I love flag running and doing the old transcendence thing and stuff like that, which is quite entertaining to do. And I've done one video of that where I was pretty much just dicking around, really, just trying to flag run in Warsaw Gulch, I think. That's good. They're good. They're a good fun class to play. I'd love to master it and put more time into it. But every time I do, I kind of get I don't know, do 2 games and I'm like, I'm going to play. That's my problem. I'm an autoholic. I find it very difficult just to play one class. Even my warlock, if I don't get if I'm doing a video or a couple of videos that day and I don't get a decent video after 2 or 3, because I'd say for every 10 BGs I do, you might get 2 out of those 10 which are good to record. Maybe a bit more, I don't know. I'd say on average 2 to 3 that are worth recording. Because a lot of the time I just don't play very well. A lot of the time I'm not, you know, a lot of the time I'm not in the right frame of mind, or, you know, I've just got other things going on and I'm not really concentrating on what I'm doing, or sometimes it's just crap. And other times, you know, it all falls into place. Oh, it could be I did a battleground, I think it was the day before yesterday, on my warlock, and I literally had one game to record. That's all the time I had to do. And a lot of the time it's self-imposed time, so I'm like, I don't want to do anymore. I just want to do. I just want to get a video out today. I don't really feel like playing any more than this one BG. So if the one BG doesn't work out, I won't put it out, because obviously I try not to put out crap. You know, I try not to put out crap. I reiterate my point. It's sometimes, you know, some videos are better than others. I try to have a certain degree of quality in what I do. I think over time that will get better, and when I start to edit my videos more and stuff like that. But we'll see. Yeah, so that's quite a good video to watch. If you haven't seen any, if you like my stuff, I think at this point now, with 140 subscribers, whatever it is I've got, you know, a lot of people just like, not necessarily what are watching my videos for the class I play, but maybe they're watching it to watch me play. I'd like to think it's not some sort of concrete evidence that I've got. I like to think that that's the case. You know, some people just like to watch me play. I know some people, without being big-headed, find my stuff quite entertaining. That's kind of the point. And I enjoy it. The more people enjoy watching my videos and entertain my videos, the longer I'll do this. You know. But I honestly think I'll just do videos even if one person was watching it, like this series. Just for the fact that I like playing Warcraft, and why not record yourself playing it? For posterity, for me as well. In 10 years' time, I'll look back and just go, "Oh, bloody hell!" Then I look young. Yeah. So other classes. Well, so yeah, my monk. I want to do more. Excuse me, thirsty work. I want to do more videos on my monk, but as far as actually doing DPSing and PvPing, DPS, it would be quite embarrassing. I'm really not that good on that class, but I really haven't played it enough. I'd like to, in all honesty, I'd love in BFA to have a main, and really kind of more for the channel than anything, and maybe for my own peace of mind, to actually get one of my classes up to a decent arena standard. I'd like to think, because I think this is there's a lot of good things coming out of the PvP, out for PvP in this expansion, like war modes and stuff. I'm certainly looking at doing some videos with me doing some war mode stuff in the future. That I'm looking forward to doing, you know, just being out in the world on one of my classes, and I hope it just doesn't turn into oh well, you know, you got to be a tank to do anything. That would be annoying. I hope it doesn't go that way. I hope there's some way it can be fair for everyone to enjoy, whether you're on your enhancement shaman or, you know, your holy priest or whatever. Well, they just won't die, will they? But we'll see. I hope they do. I hope it's all inclusive. You know what I mean? For someone that plays all the classes, and for someone that I'd like to think would, you know, I'd be able to do videos in BF8 on all my classes in lots of different situations regarding PvP. I hope that's the case, and you know, we can. There's lots of things I can show, rather than just saying, right, here's a brand of battleground. You know, maybe there's some other stuff war mode wise we can do, and Excuse me. I've just eaten, so I'm a little bit. Yeah. So anyway, what other classes are? Oh, my mage. Right now, my mage is something I wanted to talk about. I've got a level. I had it for years. A level 100 mage on a different server to this one, and my old rogue is also on a different server to this one. And with when I got the BFA pre-launch thingy pack that you get, I decided to get a what they called Nightborn mage, and in Kata, for people that don't speak Cockney language, well, it's not even language, but it's just noise, isn't it? In Kata, I played Arena on my mage quite a lot. He was a little goblin fella, fire mage. I played quite, you know, I think I was only like 1300-1400, something like that. Wasn't playing it like too much, but I certainly played it quite a lot. That's the most I played it in the game, really. So, and I just never really got on. Never really got on with for someone that likes casters like I do. But I've got a mage now on this server which I boosted, and I'm kind of looking at trying to do some videos for that. But again, it's just I've just not really got around to it, and I've got no gear on it, and I know that doesn't really matter for PvP, but I will get round to it soon. Trying to put some, maybe it might be for BFA, I don't know, but I'll try and do some PvP videos on my mage. Thing is with that is that it could take me up to about, I don't know, 10 BGs to even get a decent BG to put up with me doing any decent damage, because it will take me a few games to get into playing the class, because obviously playing so many classes, you kind of pull all over the place as far as your muscle memory is concerned. And I know you could probably have 1, 2, 3, 4, and they'll all pretty much do the same thing on each class, but it's as and when you're supposed to use your calls and stuff like that. But I'll look at that. I will look at it. I am planning. I want to really do some PvP videos on my big bad boy. Yeah, so looking forward to getting that done soon. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for some mage action. It's going to drop today. Got a really good feeling about it. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much all the classes, isn't it? I don't know. I talked about any other classes. Oh, my warrior. I put a video out the other day. Again, I've not really played warrior much. I quite enjoy Fury, but who doesn't? Fury is again, it's like a bit of a crack spec, isn't it? It's good fun. Yeah, I'm not brilliant on it, but I just wanted to put one out just to show that I do play it. And Demon Hunters, yeah, I like Demon Hunters. They're all right. They seem a little bit too. Oh, I don't know what. I can't put my finger on what the word is with these Demon Hunters. It's their expansion, and let's just put it that way. And be interested to see the way they go with them in the future. Obviously, I've not got into beta or anything like that, so I don't really know. Be interesting to see. We'll as and when that happens, we'll tackle that. I have done. I think I've done one or two. Excuse me. 1 or 2 videos on my Demon Hunter. Might only just be one. But they're good fun. That's kind of the spec I play. I mean, when I play now, I record everything and play it as if I was going to release the video, due to the fact that you never really know on what class that you might be able to pick up a decent BG. As I said, it might be my DPS might not be the best in there, but it might be a good game. So I record and commentate on every game that I play. So certainly with that class, I've not really done a hell of a lot. But again, in BFA, hopefully when the things pick up a little bit, because obviously it's summer now, so oh, I'm on the Ashen Verdict. Have we got it? Have we? Yeah, we got it. Have we? Yeah. No. Oh. What did we get? What did we get? We got a ring. Oh dear. We got exalted with the Ashen Verdict on Fluke. Well, I haven't. Let's get rid of this. What's this thing that you give me here? Crossbow and a mace. Mithros. Have I got that? Horrible. Oh well, there we go. There we go. She won't drop for another. Well, it's a he, isn't it? Invincible. Must be. For another time. Oh well, next time maybe. I know that's a little bit. It's not really a Warcraft. My Warcraft story per se, but just wanted to talk about the classes a little bit today, because I'm going to steer my ship into what I'm thinking about doing for BFA. And let me know down below. Love to know what you're planning on playing as a main in BFA down below. It'd be really cool to hear your feedback. And it just leaves me to say, you have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. See you later. Bye bye.